You wake up this morning and swing your legs out of bed. That simple motion, getting from lying down to standing, takes effort now. Your legs feel heavy, weak, unreliable. You hold on to the nightstand as you stand. Walk to the bathroom, gripping walls for balance. Climb stairs one step at a time, pulling yourself up with the railing because your legs can't carry you confidently anymore. This gradual weakening has crept into your life so slowly, you barely noticed when it started. Maybe 5 years ago you could stand from a chair without using your hands. 3 years ago you could walk a mile without your legs feeling like lead. Last year you could still squat down to pick something up off the floor. But now each of these movements is difficult, sometimes impossible. Your legs, which should be the strongest muscles in your body, the foundation of your independence and mobility, have quietly deteriorated into frail, trembling limbs that threaten to fail you completely. And every doctor, every fitness expert you've consulted has given you the same useless advice. Do squats, use machines, lift weights, but your knees hurt, your back aches, you can't get to the gym, and conventional exercises designed for lean bodies simply don't work for legs that have already lost significant strength. Meanwhile, across the Pacific Ocean in Japan, a country with one of the world's oldest populations, elderly adults are walking strong. Based on principles of martial arts, traditional movement practices, and an understanding of aging biomechanics that Western fitness has completely missed. They work with your body, not against it. They build functional strength that translates directly to daily activities, and that can be done anywhere, anytime by anyone, regardless of current fitness level. A groundbreaking study published in Journal of Aging and Physical Activity examined traditional Japanese movement practices in elderly populations. Researchers found that participants who performed these specific exercises daily showed remarkable improvements in leg strength, balance, and functional mobility, with many essentially doubling their leg strength measurements within 3 months. The physical therapist who's worked with both Western and Japanese elderly populations explains that the difference is very significant. Western exercise focuses on isolated muscles and maximum weight. Japanese methods focus on functional movement patterns, balance, and building strength from natural body positions that you actually use in daily life. Before we continue, tell us in the comments your age and what you're watching from. If you want to stay in witness, do you struggle standing from chairs or climbing stairs? Or do you ever get into expanding? Let's dive into the 7th exercise that can help double your leg strength. Exercise number 7. This exercise gives you simple muscle. It is foundational to Japanese movement practice. Stand with your feet directly in front of you.
It's used in martial arts training and is practiced by elderly Japanese to maintain balance and activate the smaller stabilizing muscles in the legs that Western exercises completely ignore. When you stand in this narrow stance, every muscle in your legs must work to keep you stable. Your calves, ankles, thighs, hips, all must coordinate. These are the muscles that prevent falls, that keep you steady when walking on uneven ground, that allow you to catch yourself when you stumble. A steady and gait and posture examine balance training in older adults. Participants who practiced tandem standing for just 2 minutes daily, 3 times a day, showed significant improvements in balance, confidence, and leg strength after 4 years. More importantly, their risk of falls decreased dramatically. The benefits are visible. When you have basic support, your nervous system sends electrical signals to all
Standing is a companion exercise that Japanese practitioners have used for centuries to maintain mobility and strength. This movement requires flexibility and strength, ankle mobility, and fecal, lower leg together. It's a functional movement pattern that translates directly to getting up from low chairs, off the floor, or out of bed. In traditional Japanese homes with floor seating, people rise from Caesar daily. This constant practice keeps their legs strong throughout life. Western population sitting in chairs never develop or maintain this capacity. A study in clinical rehabilitation to practiced Caesar rising daily.
Shift your weight onto one leg, while lifting the other leg as high as comfortably possible, keeping your back straight. Hold briefly, then lower slowly. The standing leg does enormous work stabilizing your entire body weight, while the lifting leg builds hip flexor and quad strength. After leg raises, we perform squats in this wide stance. The wide stance with feet turned out changes the biomechanics compared to regular squats, reducing knee stress while maximizing glute and inner thigh activation. Research on preload strength and conditioning research found that wide stance squats activated the gluteus maximus and adductors significantly more than narrow stance squats. Started with shallow squats just a few inches down. Over 2 months of daily practice, she gradually increased her depth and could squat deep enough to sit in a low chair comfortably. Her leg strength had improved dramatically. To perform this exercise, stand with feet wide, toes pointed out. Hold on to a counter or chair for balance. Initially, shift weight onto your right leg while lifting your left leg as high as you can, knee bent. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Lower slowly. Repeat on the other side. Do 5 repetitions per leg. Then from the wide stance, perform squats. Keep your back straight, chest up. Lower yourself by bending your knees, pushing them outward in line with your toes. Go as low as comfortable. Push through your heels to stand. Start with 5 squats, gradually increasing to 10 or 15 as you strengthen. Exercise number 4, toe walking and heel walking, the calf and ankle strengthener.
muscles in actual falls decreased substantially. The toe walking component strengthens your calf muscles, which are essential for pushing off with each step. Weak calves lead to shuffling gait, a major fall risk. The heel walking component strengthens the tibialis anterior, the muscle in the The pause at the top is key. It eliminates momentum. perform this exercise, find a stable platform or bottom stair. Stand facing it. Place your right foot fully on the step. Drive through your right leg, not pushing off with your back leg to step up. Pause at the top for 2 to 3 seconds with both feet on the step. Step back down with your left leg first, controlling the descent. That's 1 repetition. Start with 5 step loops per leg. As you strengthen, increase to 10 or 15. Do this once or twice daily. Focus on controlled movement, not speed. The quality of each repetition matters more than quantity. Exercise number 1. The Japanese chair stand with extended hold, the independence preserver. This is the most important exercise, the one that Japanese physical therapists consider essential for maintaining independence. It's a variation of the sit-all stand exercise, but with critical modifications that make it far more effective than the Western version. He could do 5. After 6 months, he could perform 10 repetitions with the mid-range pauses. His leg strength had essentially doubled, and his confidence had transformed. He was walking more active, felt years younger. To perform this exercise, sit in a sturdy chair.